Hi, today we're going to talk about how to find a good real estate deal. You know, you can talk about this business all you want to and all the ins and outs, but nothing happens if you don't find a deal. I'm Mitch Stephen, and I've purchased a property about every 4 to 5 days in or about my hometown of San Antonio, Texas for over 2 decades. I buy houses like regular people buy rolls of toilet paper. Every day, it's what I'm doing. I'm an expert at buying houses. There are so many ways to find houses, it's not even funny, but we're going to talk about some of the ways, starting with a little bitty budget or no budget, all the way up to a pretty lucrative budget. And at the end of this episode, I'm going to give you a whole list of resources that could help you in your journey to mine for houses. Last but not least, big budget. What's a big budget? Man, there's people that spend $100,000 a month in some cases. I'm not that guy, but I have spent up to $10,000 a month mailing tens of thousands of people. You know, one of the things I like to do is create a mailer or a postcard and send it out to 10,000 people a month, 10,000 different people a month. My town has about 2 million, 2.5 million people if you count the surrounding areas. So it takes a long time to get through all that list. In fact, half that list I probably don't even want because they're perfectly beautiful houses with people that have no problems. You know, I'm looking for not so beautiful houses that have problems or people that have problems. I like to say I buy situational properties or I buy from people who have situations, and that's what I'm looking for. But as you get more and more of a budget, you can start to take your hands off the wheel, quit doing things yourself, and start to sub things out. So you can hire marketing companies. You can hire telemarketing companies who will start to call. You can hire skip tracing companies who will find out where the owner lives and what his phone number is and what his email is. You can start to get all this information delivered to you, again, as I mentioned previously, making sure that you're doing the important parts more and more and more. With every day, you're doing more of what's important and less of the labor. What's important is that you knock on the door of a man that owns a house that you're interested in buying and that you have a conversation with him. That's what's important. Everything less than that, you should be ultimately trying to sub out. When you don't have a budget, you can't sub it out. When you do have a budget, you can start to think about subbing it out. When you really become a business owner, you will sub it out. With at least 200 ways to find properties, we could have this conversation for a long, long time. I could talk to you about this subject for weeks. So since we only have about 10 minutes here, I'd like to just go ahead and give you a resources page. So if you'll click on the link below, I'm going to give you the resources, and it's a resource page that will connect you with different CRMs that I've used or that I like. CRM meaning Customer Relations Management Systems. It'll connect you with driving for dollar apps. It'll connect you with skip tracing people or companies. It'll connect you with a whole host of networks of people that you might use to help you find more houses and more lucrative houses. So just click on the link below and you will be able to get my little resource page and check them out. There's no obligation. I don't own these companies. They're just companies I know of or that I've used or that I hear from other people are good. So if you like this conversation, be sure to subscribe because I'm going to be going deeper into the ways to find houses. So hit the subscribe button and don't miss a thing.